Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's not common for EA to release a single player game, and even less common for them to release a good single player game. It's even less common for EA to release a game without controversies and shady microtransactions. However, against all odds, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is almost the opposite of what EA has been doing in the past years. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is a game made by EA to prove everything wrong EA has been doing. It has got mostly positive reviews from Steam users and other media outlets like IGN and GameSpot. One of the most helpful reviews on Steam cites a level design with proper amounts of exploration. Lightsaber combat is both fun and a spectacle to the eyes, beautiful graphics that capture the atmosphere of Star Wars, multiple paths to reach an objective giving room to freedom, and exciting turns in platforming. The soundtrack further elevates the game. It always fits the situation and manages to convey emotions of the case. Enemies and bosses are entertaining, from dealing with a more significant number of stormtroopers to facing Sith Lords in intense duels. Some technical problems in terms of glitches and optimization. Specific skills are poorly balanced, such as Best Friends, which gives force meter each time a stim is activated. The story is excellent, but it lacks those critical moments in the beginning and the ending. Could have used more content to flesh the origin of Cal Kestis and his journey entirely. As you can see there, one of the most helpful reviews tells the good things in the game and the things that the reviewer didn't like, and they sounded more objective than subjective. At least that's how I saw them. But the game overall has got a very positive status on Steam. IGN concludes that, quote here, "It has been ages since we got a great single-player Star Wars action game, but Jedi Fallen Order makes up for a lot of lost time. A strong cast sells a dark story while keeping things fun and loyal to Star Wars lore, and fast, challenging combat mixes with energetic platforming, decent puzzles, and diverse locations to explore. An all-around amazing game." So as you can see here from the conclusion, IGN is very positive about the game, and they just mentioned the good things here in the conclusion because I think they felt that the game deserves more praise than criticism. And GameSpot states that their cons and pros are as follows. So the good: difficulty strikes a great balance between Jedi power, fantasy, and feeling grounded. Maps are vast and interesting to explore without getting you lost. Combat is often harrowing and forces you to be intelligent, especially in the second half of the game. Well-rounded characters help explore the most interesting themes of Star Wars. And then the bad: again, according to GameSpot, battles can be confusing when paired with distant checkpoints. Story starts slow and takes time to become compelling. Getting the timing right on parrying can feel unreliable, especially in tough times. So as you can see there, again, according to GameSpot, things like getting the timing right can feel unreliable. I think it's more subjective here, and the game is a little bit of a mixture of Uncharted series and Soul series, and that's why the game is a little bit more difficult. All of this led to a positive reception from gamers, making the game the fastest selling game in its Fortnite and best-selling EA Star Wars title at launch on PC. While these figures are not overall groundbreaking, they still show that the game is off a good start. The Witcher 3 that is a 2015 game, is still selling well and has reached its 20 million copies milestone. So there is potential for single-player games to sell well even years after release. There are a number of factors behind this initial success for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. First, not every game needs to have microtransactions to succeed and sell good copies. Again, The Witcher 3 and God of War are perfect examples, but that has usually fallen on deaf ears when EA is concerned. Second, single-player games are not less profitable than multiplayer ones, and not every single player game needs a multiplayer mode. Third, whether EA likes it or not, Steam is still the more reasonable platform choice to have your game on. I am sure that having the game on Steam did have a positive effect on sales and reception. Big companies have been making their own launchers to have their games on, or lure other game makers to publish their games in their launchers and to have a bigger share of the pie and to compete with Steam. However, Steam is still the most popular choice for objective reasons, and EA made a good choice to have Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on Steam. It is not sure as to whether EA will make more single-player games in the future or not. They have killed the Dead Space franchise by shutting down Visceral Games, and I don't trust them for that fact and for the dumb things they have been doing. But let us hope something changes and they make more single-player games in the future, and especially good single-player games and not any single-player games. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I will talk to you again soon. Have a good one.